I was 100% scared starting with Homeworld 3. My friend, who's a complete sci-fi nerd, told me the series is super complicated and the battle quite overwhelming. And I'm gonna say he wasn't wrong, because you're ramping up quite harsh and suddenly you have to take control of quite some spaceships and try to maneuver them around to backstab certain frigates or get on the flank on some other corvettes, which does on first sight seem like quite a lot. But the game in the first mission does an incredible good job of easing you into it. Let's talk about what makes Homeworld so good and what is in this amazing box they sent me. Thank you for sponsoring this video, Gearbox Publishing, by the way. If you get interested in the game, there's a link in the description below. The game itself starts like a movie. You're being dumped into some cutscenes that get you vibed into what is there to come. And I felt like I was starting a sci-fi show at the beginning, because it was quite extensive in the terms of the cutscenes and getting your hands off the controls and then bringing your hands into the controls back in again. And this kind of continues through the campaign. I've seen some people be unhappy with this, but as someone who's been really leaning back 4K TV and trying to immerse themselves and enjoy, it felt like a good ride that I could essentially influence with my decisions while there is a grand story unfolding. And especially the overwhelming macro management is really what then got me in the end, making sure you have enough interceptors, bombers, frigates, ion cannons, then understanding that the frigate is good against the strike craft, but the ion cannon is more good against the frigate, and the bombers can be used to really nicely dive bomb in their backlines to destroy something. And not only understanding this, but taking advantage of this. In this mission behind me, we jumped through hyperspace just to get stranded and have our ship take immense damage. Now we had to get it repaired while we were trying to hide in this nebula, and suddenly a ginormous fleet of enemies attacks. While you're trying to escape, fight off everything, build new ships, and have to make a very rough decision. Watch this unfold, then open the box and give a conclusion to the game.
Priority alert. Capital class signature detected.
What does that mean? Oh. How big is a capital class signature? Show me the size. Whoa.
How are they doing this? That gate window reads like a long jump, but these ships have no cores, no navigators.
Combat alert. Hostile task forces enter the AO. Defend the mothership at all costs.
That's a lot.
Command, this is not good. We need to jump out now.
Every time I tried to feed the core the navigation matrix, it collapses.
I feel like we're losing.
Understood.
That's bad.
Clean kill.
Where's my frigates?
Dealing with incoming enemy threat is now priority 1. Consider salvaging to be a secondary objective.
Okay, but I do have an assault frigate. So I can just send them out.
Assault frigate ready for action.
Here we got multiple assault frigates that we can just send forward.
Enemy frigate class vessels on approach. We need to buy command some time.
Moving. Setting for cap. Scans up.
I guess I'm building more of these. I wasn't sure how many I wanted. Okay, should we just hide them and try to bomb away their attack frigates, or what are we gonna do?
Ready to copy.
It says like my bombers are hidden. So could I just bomber things away?
For action.
Second enemy frigate en route to the mothership. Destroy it.
Assault frigates.
Ready on thrusters. Getting pretty hot out here, command.
Caution.
Okay, bombers.
Controller has been engaged.
Go. Dude, they just wrecked that. Okay, having like a group of bombers is really useful.
Assault frigate ready for action.
They just came in like a wrecking ball and absolutely. Let's focus on the second one. I'll get my assault frigates and have them like focus on this.
Power to thrusters. Brace for evasive.
I mean, my interceptors are intercepting, so that one is working. Boom, and they came from behind and destroyed the second one with one hit. Nice.
Assault
Bomber's
frigate
just
ready for
insane.
action.
Okay, dominance fighters. There's the next frigate, so go hiding mode again.
Production complete.
That one to get destroyed. Perfect.
Additional enemy forces are en route to the Carcassonne. We can't let them interfere with our jump.
We hear you, Intel.
Intel. Damaged core is finally holding a resonance. Not perfect, but it will hold. Just need to
Okay, our frigates are protecting us. That's good. We need more interceptors, more bombers, more everything.
Quantum collapse.
Understood. But when we initiate
Team of
jump, we
4
will need to
bombers.
dock
I want
strike
you
craft,
to
or they will be left
engage with
behind.
this.
Until then,
Team
we
2,
need our
more
strike craft
cloaking.
defending the mothership. Time
Put that
will
one
be
down.
crucial.
Sensor alert. Hostile frigate tracks in PA. Have incoming.
So much. There's so much happening around us. Is there no more resource gathering?
Core spooled, ready to initiate hyperspace.
Be advised, only capital ships will wake jump with a mothership. Undocked strike craft will be lost.
Wait, undocked?
Lady Imogen.
Okay, so everyone dock back.
Channel open. Stand by.
Team, everyone back.
Group 1 suffering losses.
We're not leaving anyone behind.
Watch Group 2. They're taking losses.
Do we need to have resource controllers also dock?
Alert. Strike craft losses mounting.
I'm happy the amount of frigates I have, so that's good. A bit more frigates.
Group 2 lost.
Okay, optional dock fighters before leaving. Initiate hyperspace. How do I initiate hyperspace?
Wave Riders. I'm so sorry.
I think I docked a lot of ones, but I don't want to lose more things, right? Before it gets critical. Yeah, Homeworld games are challenging, yes.
All hands. Stand by for...
Now, what do we have here in this ginormous box? First, the most satisfying thing. Sound of this opening. And now to the goodies. A Homeworld 3 jacket. Our very own Homeworld 3 medal. And lastly, probably the best thing.
It is ready.
And that is a field ration pasta e tomato sauce.
Alert. Strike craft.
1,300 calories. That's what my wife eats in one day. Ultimately, my favorite part about this box is actually the box, because I will definitely use this for a lot of my hardware back in the hardware basement. Now, what's the final verdict on Homeworld 3? It is quite fun to play, but it can be overwhelming and therefore not for everyone, especially if you can't deal with too much threat coming at the same time. That being said, this was the easiest difficulty, and there's some even more difficult difficulties. And not only that, the game offers some online quick matches as you wish, and also some roguelike solo mode, or you can play this roguelike mode with friends. To give you a quick explanation, you and your fleet have been stranded deep in the enemy territory. Together, you must battle from an anomalous region back to the Hegarian space. Using carrier fleets, you must complete objectives, gather artifacts, choose 1 out of 3 upgrades, like Strikecraft Support System, Brawler Upgrade, Torpedo Frigate, and then keep in the roguelike manner playing through the war games. All in all, I've been enjoying my game with Homeworld, especially as a couch gamer, taking it a bit more relaxed step back to truly immerse myself. Now, if I got you interested, there's a link in the description below if you'd like to buy it. Otherwise, how about some adventures in Arrendment 2, with probably the most OP archetype available. Enjoy.